What's up guys, BrunsNick's back, and I get the Ebonite Game Breaker 2, or GB2 for that matter. This ball features the enhanced V2 core, which has been ever so popular, and the GB 10.7 solid resin cover stock. A true benchmark ball and is back in the line. So I'm gonna get this out on the lanes, see what it does, but first, please subscribe to my channel. Now, let's see what this ball does. All right, it's time for the Game Breaker 2. Now this ball was actually already in my arsenal, but I'm going back to review it for you, put it back to box surface or close to it, so you guys can get an idea of what this ball does on the lane. So, I mean, this has been a ball in my bag I've actually used quite a bit. So let's give it the ride. Let's give it a review it deserves. Now there's a reason the GB2 was specifically asked for to come back. And we obviously wanted to get it right. But the GB2 has been a benchmark ball in tour players and amateur players all over the world for that very reason. I tripped the 4 on the first shot. Flare-wise, I mean, ton of flare. Cover stock strength is pretty strong, 10.7. That one trip 4. I'm going to move a couple off that, but stay kind of in the same zone. I just want to try to get it in the oil a little bit and see what it does. It wants to go. All right. Now this ball is a true benchmark in the Ebonite line, but I think I can get in more and hook it with this ball. I think this is a ball, and I'm cheating really, because I know it can do it. I've done it already. But this ball, out of the box, was so strong and predictable, and I could play multiple angles with it. You know, that core has been in the line for Ebonite for so long that there's a reason, because it works. When you find something that really works, you stick with it. All right, that was another 3 left from where I was after I moved 2 left, putting me at a grand total of 5 left. And it still wanted to run over the head pin, run over the 8 pin, almost 9 pin. So I'm gonna try stay in that spot. I'm gonna increase my speed just a little bit, get it through the front. I'm not gonna change anything else, just try to throw it a little harder. All right, increase the speed. Didn't go through it as hard, but that's one of the minor adjustments you can make out there to change your ball reaction, how it goes through the pins, all that good stuff. All right, let's move in some more. Don't want to fight it out there. Strong ball. Wants to hook. Let's give it a chance to do its thing. That one comes off the spot pretty hard. Pretty hard. Took the speed down a little bit as I moved in 5 left, which puts me at 10 left of where I started. That ball still comes off really hard, almost fast 8'd. I'm gonna move 2 off of that. I'm not gonna try to speed up. I like that speed. I just need to get in the oil a little longer. Thing you notice, I think, consistently, at least I do, is the pin deck exit board. You know, on these benchmark bowling balls, you're not going to see them crazy go 8 pin, crazy go over the 8 pin and split the 8-9. A lot of times it's going to do that traditional strike where it makes contact with the 1, 3, 5, and 9. And that's okay. That's what makes it predictable. That's what keeps you in play at tournaments when you're staying in the pocket. When you start giving up the pocket for more entry angles, sometimes you can pay the price. They call that high risk, high reward. that a little wider. It's just a great reaction. This is the kind of ball that you use maybe first game out of the block on a tournament, but more likely something after you burn the pattern in for like a game and you switch to this ball, and then you'd never ever make another adjustment for the next 3, 4, 5 games, and then get into something that's more flippy. That's my opinion. That's where I think this ball comes in. I think this would be a Nationals ball. Right in team, right after you break them down a little bit. That's in the oil. Still strikes. All right, so I've given that a couple different angles there. Not by design, it's just because, you know, I tend to miss a lot. That's what happens. But that's what you want to see. Real life, little editing. Let's see what it does. So I'm going to move 3 off of that. So now we'll put us at 15 left where we began. Now we'll start really opening up the angles some. Should have no problem. Oh, labored a little bit. Okay. The way it was setting up kind of tricked my eye. It looked like it was gonna run off and off that dry and hook. But that's all right. Pretty good shot off the hand. Let's try it again. I don't think I'll be doing anything different. Maybe just try to get around it a little bit more since it didn't overreact to the dry. Come on, get out of there. It's just a subtle change in hand position. That's all it takes. You know, when you get that like light mixer, the difference between going that to 9-pin is just a little bit more at the bottom and a little bit more axis rotation. All right, let's move it a couple more. Oh, re-rack time. It is the official BrunsNick re-rack on the ball review. All right, it's 15 left. Let's just go 20. Let's just do it. Why not? Let's really stretch this one out. All right. Oh. I don't roll many 2-pins, especially not on video, but that was pretty sweet. All right, obviously, that ball had a little issue covering all those boards and getting through all that oil, all that muck, trying to get back up the hill. You know what? It's not really designed to get that far. I'm using something a little more flippy. You know, I'm gonna use like the one, I'll use GB4 hybrid even. It's got a little bit stronger cover on the back end. That'll help recover. This one uses a lot more energy in the front. I'll have to really slow it down to make this one go. Like that. Yeah, so I can do it. That's not the issue. It's whether I'm gonna be able to repeat that. If I don't catch one at the bottom real well, I may not carry. I may get a little frustrated and I should have just changed balls. How many times you've been there, you're like, well, I should have just gone to this ball. Just make the change. All right. Give you one more from there, and then we'll wrap up this video. Try to walk around the ball return a little bit. I'm pretty much as far left as I want to be, but way in the oil. Yeah, that's really stretching it too far, but that's my review. GB2, very good benchmark ball from Ebonite. Get one in your bag. This one is a tried and true performer for many years. There's a reason it's back. So go in your local pro shop, ask them about the GB2.